name's Colin Robinson. I'm the president of the Wood End Art Group. The group was formed back in the 70s and they used to be in the Wood End courthouse. So basically that got changed when the group was, there's a public meeting to keep the group going back in 78, and then basically the VicTrack rooms became available and we thought this was a great location for our art group and to display. With an art group, I think the collective works. What you just need to see is basically looking around the room and seeing how talented all the local artists are. And the thing about the place too is the community spirit and the friendship of the group. So you would notice the community spirit. That's one thing you need to see. What's special, I guess, is our setting out here in a beautiful part of the world in Wood End, and it's a great treat change for people. We get a lot of people from Melbourne coming out, and I think it's just got, in the setting, what makes it special, I guess, is the rooms that we do have. We love the VicTrack rooms because there's a lot of space in here to do our activities too. But look, the one main special thing is the actual members, the people we've got that come in, put their hard work in, and all really enjoy being with each other and encouraging each other to do their art. We're currently up to about 73 members, and we've got quite a few life members as well here now that still stay with the group and help out. One of the great things is we've got a lot of junior people in our folio club that are joining the group now. Their work classes, and that's something we're trying to encourage, that they'll become members as they grow up.
I'm Eliza, and we do like different mediums in our folio club. So we do like lead drawings, sculpture and stuff like that, and it's really fun learning new stuff. Yeah, I really like it. It's very fun and I've learned a lot from it. I come once a week every Thursday and we just like learn something new every week. So we have like different kind of, one week we'll do lead and one week we'll do sculpture or something like that. And we'll learn something different every week, and it's really fun to come on Thursday and come along and do it. And I really I hope I can pursue it in the future.
I'd like to thank VicTrack for the opportunity and for their support in the past, so it's been great. We find them very good to deal with. They're very attentive, and we're always talking about things that may benefit the rooms and if anything needs done or fixed, that sort of thing too. And also just a big thank to the people that support me. My wife Mavis is the secretary, she does a power of work. Everyone on the committee is terrific, so, and all those people that help during the exhibitions is just second to none, so couldn't be happier with that.